And last week, ILTV spoke to Rabbi Jonathan and Inna Markovitch, who had to evacuate their home in Kyiv, all while still trying to help others in the Jewish community evacuate. And today, we are so happy to speak to them again, this time joining us from here in Israel. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening.
And last week, ILTV spoke to Rabbi Jonathan and Inna Markovitch, who had to evacuate their home in Kyiv, all while still trying to help others in the Jewish community evacuate. And today, we are so happy to speak to them again, this time joining us from here in Israel. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
Thank you and good evening.
Good evening. So last week, we talked with you from Romania after you managed to leave Ukraine. I mean, tell us what you went through from there until arriving here in Israel.
When we left Kyiv and Ukraine, we left a big group of Jews still there. So some of them, about 50, were located in our Chabad house in Kyiv. So we organized an armed guard, company that will take care of their security and stocks of food. And the other people that did not want or could not come to the Chabad house, to the Jewish Community Center, we were constantly on the phone with them to see how they're doing, if they have enough food or medications. And we still have people at the ground that are sensitive to any request. If an old person lost his hearing device, or some were running out of medications or food, we do all that we can to provide that. Although the conditions are not ideal now because it's impossible to buy gas. So. And the police that stops people in the way, so it's not so easy to do.
And even to buy food, it's not so easy.
I mean, you left Kyiv with a very heavy heart. I mean, what prompted you to leave in the first place?
It's a good question. We intended to stay with the Jews of Kyiv. I wouldn't like to use till the end, but till its peace. But last Shabbat morning, my husband has a visit from a very high position person in Ukrainian special service. And he told to my husband, Rabbi, you want to protect your community by staying here. But now the war is about to change. So by staying here, you put a target on your people's back, because Russia might send Chechny warriors, which are known in their being very anti-Semitic and cruel, and the war is going to become from not personal, as it was before, to very personal and targeting Jews. So we care for you very much, and it's important to all the citizens, Jews and not Jews, that you are here. But now it's time for you to leave. And they organized the evacuation for us and the people from the Jewish community who wanted or could leave. There are still Jews in Kyiv that are not able to leave because of different reasons. The main reason is that men who has only Ukrainian citizenship and are between 18 and 60 are not allowed to leave the country. So women would not leave their husbands and sons, etc., or very elderly people that would not survive the journey. The journey is very difficult. So there are people that are forced to be there, and we're still helping them every moment to survive there in good conditions.
And I want to also ask, I mean, Rabbi, how is it to be in Israel now?
It's strange. It's very, very strange for me because I want to be, of course, I love Israel. It's very important to say I love Israel. I love the people of Israel. I love everything here. But it's strange because I know I want to be in Ukraine. I want to help the Jews in Kyiv. But I understand that if I want to help them, I cannot be there. It's something very strange to me, but I need to do it. I try to work from here. I try to do whatever I can to help them, not from there. But I didn't forget about them, and I will be there, and I hope, and very soon.
Absolutely, a bittersweet feeling. Rabbi Jonathan and Inna Markovitch, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you very much.
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at iltv.tv and watch from any device.